Hi guys, it's Claire, back with something a little bit different for you today. I thought I'd do a DIY video. This is completely different, but if you're into scrapbooking, you would have seen everywhere at the moment the Maggie Holmes Fringed Hearts, Fringed Heart embellishments are really popular. You'll see them on everyone's layouts. I'll insert a picture for you here so you know what I'm talking about. But basically they're just a die cut heart she sells in a pack, and they've got fringing and stitching and whatnot on them. So I'm going to make my own DIY version of those. So I've started out, I think the ones she sells are about 6 or 7 centimetres across. The ones I'm doing are bigger. This is one of the heart dies I've got, and it's actually 11 centimetres across. So mine are quite a lot bigger. But I want them like that. The next video I put up is actually going to be me showing you how I use these on a scrapbook layout. So I wanted them a bit larger for the layout that I've got in mind. But I've die cut 3 hearts out of some white cardstock. Doesn't matter what cardstock, you're not actually going to see it in the end anyway. To decorate those, I'm actually using a My Mind's Eye collection that I bought a while ago. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll see that I picked this up recently in TK Maxx. It was one of their bargain buys. You get 16 sheets of 12 by 12 cardstock. Oh, it's the My Mind's Eye Market Street collection. 16 sheets of 12 by 12 cardstock, sticker sheets, some flair, some chipboard buttons and some ephemera. I have used this already for a couple of layouts, so there's bits missing, but I'm just going to work with what I've got left. Okay, so to start with, I've pulled some papers from there and just cut them into strips. These are just little bits that I had, odd bits from when I've made my last layout that I've cut into strips. And it's really quite simple to make these. You're going to get these strips, stick them across, fringe some of them and do some stitching and then decorate them. So yeah, let's get started. I'll show you how I do that. I'm going to work obviously on one at a time. And I'm going to get some scotch on there. Doesn't have to be completely covered, but just enough so that everything stays in place. So I've find it easier, I think. I haven't made one of these before. This is my first attempt, so you're experimenting as much as I am here. We'll go work from the bottom up. So pop that down. I think we'll then have, oh, the other thing I should say actually I'm bringing in to use is some gold washi tape that I've got. So we'll have a strip of that on there. Maybe down a bit. We'll do this yellow one on here, and I think we'll have this fringed. So to do my fringing, I'm literally taking a pair of scissors and making snips in the cardstock. You can buy proper fringing scissors. Stamping Up actually sell a pair. I think they cut sort of 5 or 6 fringe parts on each snip, but it doesn't take too long to go through like this. And you don't want them to look too perfect. This is meant to look a little bit uneven and messy. Okay, so you can see I've got my fringing there. We'll stick that on top of here. Then we'll go in with, do you want a smaller piece or a bigger piece? Let's do a bigger piece. Then some more gold washi. Actually, I think I'll do a second fringing piece. Is that big enough to go across? Do I want it from that? From the red, I think. And I think I'll make this a little bit smaller and pop that on there. And then we will do, what will we do? of this. Oh, I don't know. You know what I'm like for making decisions. I think we'll have just need to pop a tiny bit of tape. There. Okay, so you can see I've covered my whole heart with strips of paper, washi, fringing, and just so it's completely covered. And it's not too even and not too neat. It's quite messy looking, but that's what we need, I think, to start with. Okay, I'm going to go over to my sewing machine now and do a few stitch lines across things. Some zigzag, I think, and some straight. I don't know, I'll have a play with the sewing machine and just get a different texture in there. I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back from the sewing machine now, and I've got some zigzag stitch. I've done 2 lines of straight stitch and some more zigzag at the bottom. You can probably see it easier, I think, from the back. So zigzag, a couple of lines, and zigzag again. Now to cut this out, we could cut around the heart just with our scissors, but I think I'm actually going to go working with it upside down. I'm going to go and run this back through my Big Shot machine with the die and hope that it cuts through everything there. I'm going to grab a little bit of tape just to hold that in place. Okay, just going to the Big Shot machine. I'll be back in a minute. Okay, back from the cutting machine, and it has cut through most things. Let's peel this tape off and have a look. Okay. It seems to have struggled where the thread is, but I don't think that's a problem. So now, oh, it looks good. So we can turn this over, puff up all our fringing, you really want to puff this up, I think, quite well. You want it to have quite a lot of texture on there. I think it looks really good. Okay, I think I want to decorate it a bit more. So as I showed you with this collection, we've got some stickers and flair. Tidy up a bit. Stickers and flair and things. What do I want? Let's have a look what's in here. The date would be quite good. Another date one. As I say, I've used this before, so I've probably picked out the nicest bits already. Too big, yeah. Okay, I think we might go with. That it looks a bit big. It's a bit dark. Don't know what to do. Okay, I felt like it needed something white on there, so I actually just rummaged through my box of odd die cuts and punches that I've got, and I found some little tiny doilies. I think these are from My Favourite Things doily dies. So I think I'm going to stick one of these on here and then a flare on top. stuff down. Let's just be a bit rough. You're not going to see a lot of it anyway. Pop that on there. Pop my flare on top. Do I want that date coming out of there? I don't think I do. No, I think I'm going to leave that one as is. But as you can see, it's a really, really good embellishment. And as I said, I'm going to show you how I'll do a scrapbook layout using these. I'm going to make up, I think, 2 or 3 more, and I'll come back and show you those when I've got through the sort of layering process. Okay, these are the 4 hearts that I've ended up with. I know I sped you up a lot through that, but I thought it'd be a bit boring for you to see me just sticking layers on and cutting fringe in. I experimented a little bit. I tried stitching after I'd die cut the heart again, but it actually definitely goes neater if you do stitch first and then do the second die cut. I just thought it might be easier as the die cutting wasn't particularly working on the cotton, but it is definitely stitch first and then do your second die cut. Okay, so just puffing up all the fringe in. Okay, so now to decorate them. I think I'll do another one with a doily, like I done there, just quite like that, and then maybe a butterfly, possibly. Let's have a look. Let's just go back to those packets of bits that we had. Oops. What do we want? Maybe that. I'm still liking the idea of getting that date on there, which I had, because I think when I'm doing my scrapbook layout that'll actually be handy to have that. I'm going to put it on. Butterfly on. Okay, then I think I just want some enamel dots. Enamel dots on the butterfly here. yeah, so I hope you like them. I think they're really, really nice actually, making your own homemade embellishments with lots of texture and using up all your little scraps and bits and pieces that you've got lying around. And I'll come back tomorrow, hopefully tomorrow if I get time, and I'll make a layout using them. Thanks for watching, see you next time, bye.